What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome back to Feathered Libra Tarot, where it's Libra here all the time and it doesn't matter where it's at in your chart. Let's talk about it. I don't know what situation is going to come out, but we're going to talk about it. So come and hang out, like it, share it, subscribe it, thumbs up, click the live chat button down below, and come say hello to me. I am so excited, getting ready for the new year. I hope you're all doing the same, getting ready for the new energy. I can already feel an energy switch or flip. I can definitely feel it coming. So, is that Phil Collins? I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Is that Phil Collins? It is. All right, I'm already plugging in. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's talk about it. Something that's going on for my Libras. Let's talk about it. Talk about it. Energy. Nope. He said that's not it. Fred's here. He's ready to go. He's ready to show off for y'all. Passed it again. There we go. He said, don't pass it again. I got it. Ooh, I like this one. Effort. Conquering your demons. Hello. I like it. Boy, and I should say this is pretty dang amazing. Look at this card. Conquering your demons. Like, you riding your demons like you will work for me now. I love this. You are taking names. No. What's it? Kicking ass and taking names? Kimmy D. Fire. That girl, she's on fire. JJ and the Mofro Band. JJ Gray and the Mofro Band. Check them out. Fire. Conquering. Efforting. Some of y'all going to be getting busy very soon. Fire energy as well. You get fired up to handle some business. Could be at home in regards to work. It could be in regards to all kinds of things. Projects, different stuff. Let's see what this is. Like your demons will work for you now. Ha ha. Yeah, if you've been just sitting there turtle pacing it, just taking your sweet ass time, getting things done, you about to get fired up. Look at that. It's turtle. There's a time for turtle pacing and enjoying and reflecting and relaxing. Look at his little face. Look at his little face. He's all smirking and smiling. You got a plan. There's a plan. There might be some communication that's coming in too. Some of y'all are communicating a plan or ready to take action on a plan. Look at that. Labyrinth. So this is like your goal is to achieve or accomplish something big. Okay? Labyrinth. What a great movie. Great movie. Ready to accomplish something big. You're like, your mind is set on the goal that you're wanting to achieve. You're about to take action on it. What in the world could this possibly be? Huh? Ooh. Gentleness. So you're being gentle with yourself while you're working through the problems, while you're trying to do your reflection. So I think it's like, okay, I got a goal in mind. All right. Working yourself. Maybe this labyrinth has been times of confusion. Maybe, I don't know what this is. We're going to pull some tarot on this, but it's like, time's up. It's time to take action. Whatever this situation or this thing has been for you that maybe has just been taking its sweet ass time. Maybe you just been sitting back, not taking action on anything. Maybe there's some projects, some stuff that you've got to get going, like your goals. Get on it. Okay. So sometimes, most of the time, we're our own worst enemy. We are the devil in our lives. Yes, we are. And it's like, okay, so you're focused on your goal and you're reflecting. It's like a peaceful reflection, looking at what needs to be done, looking at this big project or this big situation or this thing that has taken so long. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to face that labyrinth. I'm going to get through the maze. And looking at it from a big picture kind of perspective, just like this. It's like, you know what? I'm going to not look at every little tiny little detail like this little turtle dude. I'm actually going to look at it from a big picture perspective. And that's what's going to allow me to get on top of things and address the whole situation. All right. So, Give me just a second. Okay. Where are we going with this? Oh boy. Okay. This deck is rough sometimes. So this could have been a very confusing, very long time coming. Like you've been working on this for a long time. How many times have you gotten caught in the maze of your mind, or in regards to this person, place, or thing? Let's see what's going on here. Tell me about this. Okay, so Temperance is here. Excuse me. Could be dealing with Sagittarius. Don't have to be. Excuse me. It's like there's so much time invested in whatever this is, and you've definitely taken time to heal and to balance the cups within yourself, like to balance your own emotions regarding this. So what you're doing is you're taking your time. You've been working through the problems and addressing the problems that have emotionally affected you. Now, if this is work, it doesn't matter what this is, person, place, or thing. Being very vague, just what it is, because it's going to resonate differently with everybody. Fred's like, vagueness, be vague. This energy is like, it doesn't matter what you're dealing with or who you're dealing with. In regards to anything, we have to work through our own emotional problems and distress, right? So if this is something, your demons, your temptations, your fears, your own limiting beliefs, your own obsessions, whatever this is, because there are demons here. So those demons are yours and you're overcoming them. So it could be your own situation where you haven't wanted to take action on anything or anyone. But what you're doing is you're resolving this emotional chaos or confusion within yourself, because there has been some, and you're working through that within yourself. How do I feel about this? What do I want to accomplish? What haven't I gotten done? What have I gotten done? What needs to be done? That kind of stuff. Just working through that on a deeper level, which is going to allow you to see something from a larger perspective. And maybe that's just pulling your energy back and looking at it from a bigger perspective and saying, okay, what am I accomplishing here? What do I want to accomplish here? Why is it so confusing? Or why do I see this as a maze? Because maybe you've been focused on every tiny little detail about a situation or a person. And it's like, pull that energy back a little bit and you'll be able to get up on top of it and address the situation that really is the problem. Okay? Because that's the confusion here. There's a decision that needs to be made. Some of you may have had a decision or may have a decision between two people. This could be two situations, but it is a choice. It's definitely a crossroads. So you're like in this labyrinth. You're like, I know what my goal is. Which way do I go now? I'm at a crossroads, and I've been at this crossroads for quite some time in regards to this goal, person, place, or thing. Okay? Okay. So upon pulling your energy back and looking at the situation with whatever or whomever this is. I'm sorry, I'm so vague. It's so vague. But it's like, just it doesn't matter in regards to anything. Right now, if you have been confused by it and it's like taken so long to accomplish something, or you've been working on it forever, just pull your energy up to a higher place and say, okay, why is this confusing me? Or let's look at the whole thing. What am I wanting to get done? What have I gotten done? What needs to be done? Some of you, it's in regards to work. Could be, some of you, it's in regards to work. Some of you, landscaping, yard work, things like that. Others of you, it's like, You may not be working. You may have quit your job, lost your job, or it's like you need to pull your energy back. Could have been somebody that pulled their energy back and wasn't efforting in a connection. But whatever this is, the effort is out of balance here. So this could be simply that you've just taken too much time away from something that you really want to accomplish. You know, maybe you wanted to go back to college. Maybe you wanted to finish college. Maybe you wanted to finish some sort of project, whatever this is, or you wanted to be in a relationship, or you want a relationship, but there's confusion and there's not enough forward movement here. So the decision is to take action. Are you ready to take action? Have you really been efforting? Have you really been efforting? Have you really done as much as you can in a position, or in regards to your money, or in regards to a project or a relationship? Have you really done what you can to balance things out? Okay, so maybe this is a reconnection. Have you been forgiving the people that you need to? Have you really forgiven somebody, or forgiven yourself for not getting something accomplished? Because a lot of times we can beat ourselves up too, and that's our own demons, where we're like, you know what? I mean, I do it myself. It's like, yeah, man. Some of these readings I do throughout the day are so exhausting. I end up pulling my energy away from the studio. I go get busy on something else. I take a nap. I meditate. I do whatever. And I never come back to the studio. And it's like, God, man, I beat myself up because I really should have done that. I really could have been working into the night, working on projects or working on things that I needed to get done. And it's like, instead of actually saying, okay, well, you know what? I forgive myself. At least I got something done. I accomplished something. I need to forgive myself, give myself a little more grace, and say, you know what? I needed to get those messages out. Even though they were difficult, that means that somebody needed them more, most. Okay, so I at least got that done, and I forgive myself for not accomplishing more throughout the day. Can I do more? Yes. Can I do it tomorrow? Sure, no problem. But trying to accomplish something through energy, or with energy, where you're just exhausted and you're fed up or you're tired, even with a relationship, if it's a tired ass relationship, can you bring life back into that relationship? Yeah. But have you forgiven the past? Have you forgiven that person truly? Have you forgiven yourself? Are you really looking at what needs to be done and addressed? Do you have fears? Has it been a toxic on and off situation? Has there been a lot of unhealthy dynamic or patterning happening? Or are you obsessed with someone or something and you just can't let go? You forgive yourself for that shit, and just work it out. Can you work it out? We can work it out. We can work it out. It's working it out within yourself first before you decide to take any action. But you're ready to take action here, okay? Some of you have just been overwhelmed financially, or you may feel like you can't do it on your own financially, or you can't make it on your own financially. So that's a message for somebody here to maybe so you resonate. But have you really done what you can to assist yourself? Like, you may want to work for yourself, for instance. Say, let's use me as an example. Say you want to do something like I do, okay? But do you have enough money in savings to even branch out and do that? Or do you have a job that can pay your bills and take care of your obligations while you're doing this on the side, till you build up enough clientele or social network that your business builds to a point where you don't have to work other than that job or for yourself. A lot of people get stuck in that kind of stuff. It's like they want to go out or branch out on their own, but they get stuck. They have some fears. They self-doubt. And a lot of times working for yourself, this is an example. It's just like it takes so much time and energy, even more than 40 hours. Working for somebody else is usually a lot more fun because you don't have to stress bills getting paid. Because you're working for yourself. You are your marketing team. You are the face of the company. You are, you know what I'm saying? But of course, if you're looking at a larger corporation or a larger company and, funding and all of this other stuff, there's a lot that goes into it. And sometimes we could just look at every little detail. Oh my God, I can't believe this has to be done. I can't believe this has to be done. And how I'm going to do that and how I'm going to do that. It's like, you know what? You need to take a step back, breathe, and just look at it from a bigger picture. What do I want? What have I done? And what needs to be done? Let's address the big picture stuff here. Same thing in a relationship. Do I want to reconcile? Do I want a relationship? Do I want to be in love? Do I want to fall in love? Do I want to progress this? And if it is a reconciliation or a relationship coming together, bigger picture, what do I want from this? What do I want from a relationship? Is this what I want from a relationship? What I'm seeing, what's happening here, and what needs to be done? Have I chosen the right partner? Have I chosen a partner that I can get along with well? Have I chosen someone that sees a future the way that I do? Excuse me. And a lot of times we don't even address those. I don't think you've even addressed these kinds of questions. It's getting caught up here in my throat chakra, which tells me that there's some of these bigger picture questions that you're not asking yourself. Okay, you're not addressing. And it's like, there's the problem. There's the problem. So this could be a new relationship. This could be maybe you're just, you're feeling selfish and you're not, have you been selfish and not really been wanting to reconcile or forgive somebody? Truly. Have you really been efforting? Have you really been showing up for the relationship? What could you do better? Or have they been, Nay, what's up, baby? I saw some of your artwork, the newer stuff, the beachy kind of stuff, the water. I believe it was water. Beautiful. Beautiful, you creative person, you. I don't know how you do it. And it's like addressing those larger picture questions will assist you in making a decision and will help you figure out which way to go. So if you have a choice, like, which educational program, which, have you looked at, can I afford college? Can I afford a trade school? Can I afford this college or that college? Can I get the funding to help me open up this business? Can I, what needs to be done? And can I do it with ease? Yeah, you can. If it's in regards to a relationship, it's like, do you want a relationship or don't you? Because in relationshiping, nobody and nothing is perfect. And you have to know whether or not you want to effort. Do you even want a relationship? Do you even want to blend cups with somebody? Because there's forgiveness in each and every day when you're in a relationship. There's effort that has to happen each and every day for it to work. Are you wanting a relationship to be fun and exciting? Well, you got to be able to effort in that too. You got to be able to be playful and have fun and be ready for, traveling and trips and actually going forward in a relationship. Are you? Do you? What is this? You're being very vague with me. Okay, the Chariot. So you're ready to run. You're ready to move. You're ready to take action. You're ready to go. You're going from friggin' turtle to the Chariot. Holy Hello Kitty. When you address these things, these questions, these bigger picture questions, this is the effort. It's all about the effort. What do you want to do? What are you willing to do? Is effort matching And a lot of times we may become resentful or bitter or pissed off or just like not really wanting. We become selfish. We do. Don't even lie. So are you being selfish? Are you being resentful or bitter in regards to a situation and not really wanting to try? You're not even wanting to try. Or have you really been putting the work in? Because your energy is shifting here big time. Once you address this effort issue, whose part is it? Theirs, yours, or something else's? And it says conquering your demons. Once you conquer your demons, you are on top of it and you are ready to use this energy. This is big energy. Once you, that tiny little person on top of that dragon, figures out whatever this is involving effort here, and it's on your part, I believe, that shifts things. And your energy, once you resolve this within yourself and you figure it out for yourself here, you go from turtle to chariot in no time at all. You're talking no time. Fast. But a lot of times we sit in this energy. Oh, there's the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, this could be involving money. It could be involving a very solid commitment. It may even involve you to have trust. Ace of Pentacles and the Fool are both trust cards. Like, do you trust this person? Do you trust yourself? Do you trust the universe? You know, sometimes it's scary going off on a new adventure or getting into a new relationship or even rekindling a relationship. And sometimes if it's a rekindle, we have that bitterness about us or those resentments that can, or the fears that can cause problems and keep you at a stalemate, keep you at that crossroads. And then that causes a problem where you're just not even wanting to effort. You're just like, yeah, I just don't even want to do this. I don't even think, but if you pull back and you look at this relationship, this partnership, or this whatever it is, are you really doing the best that you can? Did you really do the best you could? Did you really try? Did you really put work into it? Did you really effort in a person, place, or thing? Did you really try? And I think that figuring out that within yourself first, because you may have just drug your heels on a project or a relationship. You may have just been like, oh my God, each and every little teeny tiny thing that goes wrong, you're nitpicking or you're picking apart, or you're just like, oh God, I don't want to. Do you really even want a relationship? Do you want to work for yourself? Do you want a job? Do you want your finances to improve? What is it here? Because there's some confusion. A lot of slow, not taking action shit here. Like, oh, it's too difficult to get what I want. Just like the labyrinth. Look at that card. You know what you want more than anything. Well, what do you got to do to get to it? Oh, it's too much work. I just want it to be handed to me. No relationship is that easy. Sometimes most times it takes effort. A reconciliation definitely takes effort. Working with somebody takes effort. Being in a relationship takes a lot of energy and a lot of effort. Being your own boss. Oh boy. Ask any of us that work for ourselves, right? It takes work and effort. You have to be diligent. You have to be determined. You have to make sure that you're not allowing the fears of what might happen or could happen or the worst case scenario. And you have to know that I love money and money loves me. This is something I love doing and looking at it like that. Like, I enjoy doing this. I love doing this. That's why I do it every day. Yeah, it may not be like everything I ever wanted yet, but can it get there? Absolutely. And it takes time, but you have to have that dedication and that effort to actually do it. Like, come on. I got to stay on top of this. Don't let the fears overwhelm you. Don't let your own worst enemy, your villain, your demons, your thoughts, doubts, fears, worries, concerns, insecurities, or other people sway you from doing what it is you want to do. Yeah, this is sadness, grief, resentment. This is a lot of heavy energy focused on the past, the things that didn't work out. Okay, that's what a lot of, and it's gonna call you to trust. You gotta. Do you want a relationship? Do you want a new job? Maybe you got hurt in the last job. Maybe you got fired, or maybe you just have been working so hard and diligently towards your own business or something. It's like, or college, and you're just like, man, I'm exhausted by this. I'm just emotionally exhausted and tired. Well, if you need to take a break and go slow, go slow. But your energy is saying, once you resolve this within yourself, you're going to take off like a bat out of hell. You can be like the chariot. I can go in two directions at once. I'm like, what can I do? Your energy is about to shift and take a big shift and a big change forward. You're about to get on top of or over something toxic, someone toxic, or your own toxic beliefs or patterns or something, whatever it is, your own addictions, whatever, obsessions, whatever. And yes, we can become obsessed with negativity, with negative people, persons, places, things, drugs, alcohol, whatever. Getting over this and just fast forward movement. Ready, your heart's open, you're in it. You're in it to win it. That's called victory right there. You're going from no go to all the way, slow go, no go. And if you needed the time to sit back and try and work yourself through all of this confusion or this labyrinth or this, do I even want to go towards this? Do I even want to go to college and go through the 6 to 8 years of being a medical doctor? Or do I even want to go through 2 to 4 years of, to be an RN, or just using that because that, medical field, I'm used to that. So it's like, do I even want to do I want the hassle of this? That's it. Do I even want the hassle of this? That right there just made so much sense to me. I felt it. I felt it. Peace, harmony, tranquility. Do I even want the hassle of this? What is this? That just brought me peace right here. And maybe that's what you need to ask yourself. Do I even want the hassle of this? What is this? That's it. That's it. If you have been in situations, thank you, universe. That's it. That's what's going to help you unlock this mental confusion, this anxiety, this stress. And it's going to unlock a new chapter or a new path for you. Trust yourself that you're going to know the answer. Okay. So I'm getting something specific. That's the something specific I'm getting, but give me just a second. That made all the sense to me just then. So now I got to figure out the next question. It doesn't matter if this is, again, job, relationship, career. I don't know. But for whomever needs this, you've been dealing with a lot of toxicity, a lot of worry, anxiety, stress. And this could have been with a person or a situation of any kind. What's going to bring you peace and calm to your energy is asking yourself in regards to anything that you truly want, or a goal that you want to achieve, or a person that you desire, anything. What is your target? What is your goal? Ask yourself out loud or to yourself. I feel out loud is going to make all the difference for you, just like it did for me. Is it worth the hassle? Is this even worth the hassle? Because in that it's a two-part question. First of all, and I'm sorry, my eyes are closed. This is all being transferred from Fred, so I'm working out the words as they come through. It's a two-part question to ask yourself. It's one question, but it's going to resonate for you. You're going to feel it. If it resonates and it makes sense to you, then this is what the question is really about. Is it even worth the hassle? First of all, you bring yourself a little more ease and a little more peace because you're asking yourself about this thing and about the effort that you need to exude or put into it to achieve it. Okay? So you're saying, number one, it's a hassle. It's a hassle. Which you're telling yourself it resonates because within yourself, you're already resolving it by saying it. You're accepting that it's a hassle. Okay? It's a hassle. You're accepting it. You're saying it out loud. Is it even worth the hassle? So first of all, you're acknowledging that there's a hassle here, a problem, an issue that's slowing you down, confusing you, causing you stress, anxiety, overwhelmment, fear, obsession. I don't even know, but it's not moving you forward towards efforting because you're not doing anything. It's not getting done, or something isn't working out right. Okay? So first of all, you're acknowledging it that it is a hassle. It's causing confusion, or it's not working out. Nothing is working. And also you're asking yourself, is it even worth it? Is it even worth it? Which means you're showing yourself self-worth, self-value in asking that question. You understand? I hope you do. It's like, first of all, you're acknowledging that there's a hassle. Okay? When we try to avoid a situation, or we're trying to work ourselves through a problem, a maze in our mind or in our life, acknowledging it brings attention to it, and then we can work through it, or the universe can work through it. You're not causing resistance. Okay? It's like, oh, there's a hassle there. It is a hassle because I just said it. Now I feel it. That brings me a little peace and a little ease because I acknowledged it. And also saying, is it worth it? Is it worth the hassle? Which saying, are you, it's like you're valuing yourself in that moment where you're like, is it worth my hassle? Is it worth my effort? Is it worth my energy? You know, that's bold. I mean, it's really one basic question that is actually working through a lot of different energetic problems there. It felt really good. It felt really good. So if you're going through anything right now, confusion, stuckness, hassles, situations that you're just like, it's not working out. It doesn't matter what it is or who it's with. Take time and maybe even take a piece of paper or a notebook with you and just sit quietly for 10 or 15 minutes and just breathe for a few minutes. Just kind of like say it out loud to yourself. Write it on paper. Is it even worth the hassle? Is it even worth the hassle? And then for each write it down. Is this person worth the hassle? Is this place worth the hassle? Is this situation worth the hassle? Whatever it is, plug it in. This person I'm dating, this person I'm thinking about, this person that's confusing me, this situation that's bothering me or confusing me, and just sit with it. Is it even worth the hassle? And then work it into that next question. Is it even worth my energy, my effort? Okay. So if this person is confusing to you, if this person keeps juggling you, or they aren't working towards a relationship with you, or this job isn't working for you, work it out on paper. Work it out within yourself. On paper is even better. Thank you, universe. Because that's going to help alleviate a lot of the stress and anxiety and worry and confusion that you've been dealing with. Is it even worth the hassle? Is it even worth it? Is it even worth it? Is it worth my effort, my energy, my love, my confusion, my overwhelmment, my stuckness? Is it even worth it anymore? Is it even worth it at all? And from there, you will make your decisions. You will get yourself unstuck from these situations. And you will be moving forward successfully, victoriously, and possibly in new pathways. Because I have a feeling here, I mean, it could be anything or anyone for a lot of you. Hey, everybody in Shadows, what's up? Like, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. This is an energy where I felt so much lighter in my heart space just by asking that question. And a lot of times we get stuck in relationships. Let's talk about relationships. That's typically the easiest one to talk about. For me, anyway. But that's what I do every day. We get overwhelmed and stressed out and confused by and stuck in a relationship, or wanting to know if a relationship is even worth it, or is even going anywhere. Not worth it. But we ask if, is it even going anywhere? What do they want from me? Do they love me? Are they coming back? Are they going to reconcile? Is it going to work out? You're asking yourself the wrong question in those situations. If you're waiting for somebody that isn't efforting, or that confuses you, or it's a confusing situation, the questions to ask: is it even worth the hassle? Because the hassle is on you. The stress and the overwhelmment is on you. It's keeping you stuck here. Why are you stuck on it? Start asking yourself better questions. And the best questions are, is it worth the hassle? Because you're the one dealing with all the overwhelmment mentally, probably emotionally too, with that 5 of Cups there. Can't get out of it. The more confusion you have, the more stuckness you have up here, the more overwhelming emotionally you're going to have. The more shit you're going to think about that happened, or that hasn't happened, or that could go wrong. Okay? So to overcome your own demons, the effort is yours. And the effort starts with switching your question to, is it even worth the hassle? And as soon as you say that out loud, say it nicely, slowly, as if you're asking yourself, is it even, like Feather, is it even worth the question? Self, let's say self, because then I'll have my own reaction. Self, is it even worth the hassle? And just sit right there. And that hassle, you'll immediately feel like a melting, or a feeling here in your heart space if you're tuned in, or if you're paying attention. Okay? It'll kind of like start unraveling a little bit. If you've been so bound up and tight here, or so worried, stressed, crying, anxiety, this is a feeling that you'll start to feel a little bit of movement here. Sit with it a little while longer. Ask yourself every minute, for like 5 to 10 minutes, is it even worth the hassle? Is it even worth the hassle? Is it even worth the hassle? When you have a sigh of relief, something's moving here. Okay? We're having a coaching session right now, apparently. When you have a sigh of relief, it is a sigh of relief. You're releasing tension. You're releasing something. Work through it. Write it down. Okay, whatever comes up in your mind, or whatever feelings that come up for you, write it down. It may not mean nothing to you at the moment, but in that moment, work through it. 15, 20, 30 minutes. Is it even worth it? Is it even worth the hassle? Is it even worth it to me? Is it worth my energy, my love, and my effort? And it doesn't matter what it is in your life that you're going through. If it's causing you confusion and stuckness and overwhelmment, stress and anxiety, and emotional exhaustion, if it's draining you emotionally, you are the one I'm talking to today. And when you finally work through this, you will get your own answers. You will get your own answers. I can only guide you and showing you what's in my cards. No tarot reader can tell you what to do in any way, shape, or form. They can try, but your decisions and your choices are yours to make. They belong to no one else. So you cannot come back to me or anybody else and say, you made me. No, motherfucker, you made that choice. You chose to hassle. You chose to stress out. You chose to overwhelm. You chose to confuse. You are choosing this energy, and you can choose to get out of it too. And that's all I'm doing is telling you, you can address this. I'm telling exactly how to address it. So give me a damn thumbs up for my effort, okay? Because I'm here doing this to help you overcome your demons, your temptations, your challenges. So in any situation, take the time to balance your own self and do your reflection. Work yourself through those two questions, because you're showing yourself, yes, there is hassle. You're acknowledging it, that it's a stressor, that it's a problem for you. And you're also saying to the universe, to yourself, that you might just be worth more than what you're allowing. Is it worth it? Is it worth my energy? Just spit everywhere. It's live. You get what you get. Is it worth my energy? Is it worth my effort? Is it worth my love? Is it worth my confusion? Is it worth my anxiety and my stress and my overwhelmment? Is it worth it? Is it worth my stuckness? Work yourself through your stresses verbally. Do it for you, and you will overcome it. Because in those moments when you're addressing these situations, damn, I'm already at 42 minutes and I don't feel like I've been here 10 minutes. When you're preaching, you just get on a roll, right? You're riding the flow. You're riding the flow, the vibe, and that's good. That means we're doing something good here today. And this is really important, because a lot of times we get stuck in a situation, and the reason why we get stuck and confused and overwhelmed and stressed out is because we're not seeing our own worth. What are we worthy of? Are we worthy of better? Are we really putting ourselves in, committing ourselves to situations that aren't worth our time and effort? Are we giving more in a situation, or have we really forgiven somebody? Because in those moments, you're saying, I am worth more. You're saying, I know I've been efforting. I know I've given enough. I know I've efforted enough. Or you realize that maybe you haven't. You understand? You working yourself through these problems. This is how you got to do it. You're getting yourself through the maze. And you will be amazed by the outcome when you actually go at a problem like this, in this way. And this is the first time I've ever done a reading like this. This is the first time, right now, here now, you're seeing it live, where I've actually done a coaching session like this through the tarot. Because I talk about manifesting. I wrote a book about it. I wrote a book about loneliness and how to get through it and how to deal with it, the art of it and what it's for. This is one of the coolest, smallest readings I've ever done, but it's actually really deep. Because any given situation where you're stuck, where you're confused, where you're overwhelmed by a lot, mentally, emotionally, oh my gosh, you're stuck. What do I do now? I'm at a crossroads. Well, you have a choice to work yourself through this and to get victory on the other side of it. Because some of you, it is money. Fame, fortune, money, being able to financially afford what it is you want in life, being able to afford to live on your own. Some of you, it's a relationship. Okay? whatever it may be for you. And you can do this for every situation that stresses you the fuck out. And the coolest thing is we have the blueprint. You could keep this, bookmark it. It's yours to keep. I done it for free. Bookmark this shit and watch it again anytime you get to the point where you're puzzled, you're unsure, you're stressed and overwhelmed. Watch this video. Watch this reading. Because Spirit has given us the exact blueprint to get you unstuck victoriously and to put you on a new path. Whether that new path is just being victorious and overcoming your own turmoil, your own challenges, or even a person, place, or thing. I don't even know if I need to go into this any deeper, but any further messages for this? Any further messages for my Libras? This, we needed to talk about it apparently. And that's okay. That's what I'm here for. You face challenges each and every day in relationships and in life. You want to be victorious and get yourself unstuck? Then we can do it. Okay. Some of you, it is money. Okay. Some of you, it is relationship. Okay. Some of you, it is your own. Some of you, it's a relationship. Could be a marriage. Others of you, it's a relationship or finances. Again, vagueness here. Universe is like Fred is like, it doesn't matter what it is, but it's involving your long-term stability, your legacy, your long-term stability, your happiness, your support system, your everything. Okay. Everything that you're wanting and desiring is a 10 of Pentacles. And that could be, anything from a relationship to your employmentship. It doesn't have to involve another person, but it's your life in general. You are not looking at the bigger picture. You're not making wise choices. You're not being discerning. You're stalled, stuck, and keeping yourself in a confusing situation. And you can clearly see yourself out of it if you address it the way that I told you to. You can clearly see you can cut yourself clear of it for a brand new beginning. You're just not making the decision to do it. You're not seeing it clearly. Okay. So that's why we're saying go back, come back to the bigger picture part of it. What is the problem, or what is it that I'm wanting? What is it I've done? What is it I need to do? What is it you need to do is figure out first if you are stuck, confused, and emotionally overwhelmed or drained by that situation that it is you're wanting, that goal you're wanting. And that's when you address the questions. Is it worth the hassle? Is it worth my stress, my anxiety? Is it worth my depression? Is it worth my emotional drain? Is it worth my emotional exhaustion? Is it worth my worry and concern and fears? Is it worth my confusion and my stuckness and my inability to take action? Is it worth my effort? Is it worth my love? Is it worth my energy? See how passionate I got there at the end? Because that's how you need to do it. That's how you need to work yourself through these problems if you keep getting stuck. And it is about making a serious decision that's going to set you free. It's a breakthrough moment for you. It's going to set you free for something amazing. So again, person, place, or thing, job or otherwise. But a lot of times we like to deceive ourselves. We like to avoid shit. We like to deceive ourselves and not want to face things head on. We just like to blame other people. And it's not about anybody else in the situation. There may be other people involved. But addressing it from this direction pulls the energy and take accountability for what you're doing, what your response is to this person, place, or thing. Your stress, anxiety, overwhelmment, your emotional depletion, your emotional exhaustion and turmoil. You're not getting anything done. You're not getting anybody done. You're not doing anything. You're not accomplishing shit because you're so stuck, anxious, and totally emotionally drained that you're probably not getting a lot done. You probably have no energy to get shit done because this is exhausting you every day thinking about this situation, this problem. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. I'm completely right. It's a breakthrough moment, and this is how you're going to have that breakthrough. You have the answers within you. You just need to sit with yourself long enough. If you care enough about yourself, you will do what is necessary to have this breakthrough. This is resolving it within yourself for yourself so you can move forward victoriously, having a breakthrough and having a lighter energy. The Fool came out twice. That is fullness, foolhardy, willing to take a chance, being happy, being spontaneous, having a new beginning, breaking free, having faith, and trusting yourself in making a damn decision. And that is the decision process and the discernment process for a lot of you. If you're resonating with this, I just gave you the blueprint. Thank you, Fred. And I think these are problems or situations. Maybe you were ghosted. Maybe you were lied to. But we are lying to ourselves and avoiding situations we're not wanting to look at. We're not wanting to address. And because you're not looking at it or addressing it, you're keeping yourself from a brand new beginning that could lead to a 10 of Pentacles. Whether that's a new job, whether that's a new relationship, it's going to set you free here once you finally have this breakthrough. Yeah, you're the one that has to take action on it. Knight of Wands, reverse. You don't have the courage to face this problem or this person, or you have no confidence or energy to deal with this situation. Okay? But you want to. Okay? You want to. You want to succeed. You want to move forward. You definitely want to succeed and move forward. You're wanting a breakthrough. Well, I just gave you the proper tools to work yourself through this overwhelming anxiety and stress and emotional drain and confusion. And I think a lot of you have been in this energy. Maybe you've had multiple partners that you're trying to choose from, or multiple pathways in life, colleges, careers, jobs, locations, whatever it may be. You've had multiple choices and you've been stuck trying to make this decision. What's best for me? What's this and that and the other? There's a lot has to go into getting whatever these things are done or to, accomplish them. And you're like, I just don't even want to try. I'm giving up, or I don't want to even do it. But you do want to, even though you're avoiding it and you're not motivated right now to do it. You're turtle pace. When you finally address this and work through this problem, 53 minutes here. Coaching session. When you finally decide to work yourself through this problem or these issues that are just draining you because you're so focused on it, so focused on the shit that's not getting done, or the issues, or how much has to happen in order to get it done, or oh my God, how much effort you have to do to get it done, you're actually keeping yourself drained. You're draining your own motivation. You work yourself through this, you're going to have that breakthrough moment. You're going to have those epiphanies. You're going to have those realizations. You're going to have that motivating moment that's going to lift you up and totally lighten your energy, going from 5 cups, 9 of swords, to overcoming your obstacles and your challenges, or facing your demons, whomever or whatever they are, and using that to fuel you moving forward. You have power energy. And then you have that motivation, determination, and victory. Boom, effort, moving forward. And it's going to feel so much different on the other side of it. The Fool twice, this big old dragon right here, and you're riding the dragon. You control the dragon. Don't let the dragon control you. Don't let the demons control you. You control them. You understand? It's just a matter of flipping the script on it, and I told you how to do it. That's going to lead you to victory, moving forward into new pathways, into feeling lighter and happier and more spontaneous, maybe even new beginnings in relationships. Some of you, it could be a return. Some of you, it's a new relationship altogether. But whatever, whomever, however, okay? Could be new jobs. Could be moving. That's forward movement and moving. Chariot, relocating, Fool's Journey, new pathways, whatever. If you've been stuck and you haven't had many options, or you haven't, just whatever it is, sit and address it and do it for you. Don't allow the demons to control you. You control and overcome the demons. That's what I got for you. This is a power and victory. This is a breakthrough. This is a powerful victory and breakthrough for you in regards to situations that have depleted you constantly, that have emotionally drained you, that have mentally exhausted you. You ready to take it? You ready to take on this challenge? It's easy. Pen and paper. 15 minutes of your time. Do it. And if you don't have the answer then, do it the next day. Is it worth the hassle? Is it worth your effort, your energy, your love? Is it worth it to you? Is it worth it? What is that it for you? Acknowledging the fact that there is a hassle here, there's a problem, and acknowledging that you somewhere, somehow feel that you're worth more, deserving of better. It's pretty cool. Is it worth it? Nice. Them's the words, them's messages. That's what I got for you today. I hope that you enjoyed the show. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe. Thank you all for hanging out with me during the live. And I hope that this hits home to a lot of you, and that you do whatever is necessary for your own victory and your own freedom and your own breakthrough and success, because you're wanting success. You're wanting a breakthrough. You're wanting it. But a lot of times we don't even realize that we're our own worst enemies, and just, we hold ourselves back from a lot of stuff because we either don't feel like we're worth it, or we feel like it's a hassle, and that's causing resistance and keeping us just like, oh my God, I got so much to do. Is it even worth it? And then you get overwhelmed by it, and then you don't even get it done, And remember, be nice to yourself, be good to yourself, and forgive yourself if you haven't taken any action towards it, or you haven't efforted really. It's okay. Resolve it. Overcome it. Achieve it. Do whatever is necessary for your forward movement and victory. I love you all. Until next time, namaste.